What's up, Kansas City? It's me, the Chief Chris, with your brand new Kansas City Chiefs vlog known as the Chieftan. I am the Chief Chris. It's my first vlog. I figure I might as well do it about something that people might care about, the Kansas City Chiefs. Since it's my first one and we're already through the preseason, I figure we need to do a bit of catching up to do from the off-season. New head coach Todd Haley, new general manager Scott Pioli. I'm very excited to see what they're all about. New president Denny Thurman, and more importantly, new personnel that we're going to see every Sunday, starting with the two linebackers, Zach Thomas and Mike Grable. Very excited to see what these guys are all about. Very excited to see what kind of leadership they can provide on the defensive front, to see exactly what kind of support they can provide for us into that second level once it comes time, if a runner were to get that far, and to see what run blocking, pass blocking they can do. Very excited to see what they can do. Another addition to our offense is our new franchise quarterback, Matt Castle. Signed a 6-year, $63 million deal. So excited for him. After that game against Minnesota last week, so good. So ready to see what he can pull off, see what he can do once he's got some new personnel, some better offensive linemen around him that he can block and actually step up into the pocket and not have to roll out every play. Going back to the defense, switching to the new 3-4 defense. I'm excited to see Glenn Dorsey move to the defensive end because he's done some great things there, and I'm more excited to see Tom Bahali, one of my personal favorite Chiefs, move from the end to the linebacker position. I've seen him do some great things. He's lost a ton of weight. He has really stepped up and is trying to become a leader for this defense once Thomas and Vrabel retire. So I think he's going to be the key to this defense, and I think the Chiefs should really take a step up and really sign him to a long-term deal. As well as on the defense, the first-round pick Tyson Jackson. Not my personal favorite from the beginning, but I can see why Haley and company did that. And after seeing him in these first couple games against the Texans and against the Vikings, I'm pretty excited for him. I think he's going to be a huge staple on this defense, and I think we need to sign him to another long-term deal once his contract expires in a few years. That way we can keep him because he's going to maintain this 3-4 defense. Speaking of the first two games, I'm excited what our first string can do. I think they can provide a lot of good things for us. They know they can score, and they can prevent other teams from scoring. Our second string and third string scare me a little bit because it was the second and third string that lost the game against the Vikings and didn't necessarily win the game for us against Houston. So if some of our guys get injured, I'm a little anxious and a little nervous, really, about seeing who can step up to the plate, really, with that. But hopefully it'll get better. I spent a lot of time in the offensive front, moving to the new receiver corps we set up. We signed Bobby Ingram, Amani Toomer, and Ashley Lee. All three very good receivers. Ingram and Toomer kind of getting up there, but I think that they provide more veterans. They provide more leadership, more experience. Someone that Castle knows he can throw to and can really, and they know he knows that they can catch the ball. And Ashley Lee spent some time in the AFC West, knows how we operate, knows exactly what to do against Raiders secondary, Denver secondary, even Chargers secondary, knows what to do in that situation. And I think Castle can feel very comfortable with him. The one concern that's kind of scaring me is the Chiefs secondary. John McGraw, Jared Page, Brendan Flowers, I think they all they haven't really stepped up to the plate to try to prove to us that they have really gone above and beyond to try to really step up and be this elite secondary team. And I think that if somebody tries to throw it deep, they're not going to be able to catch up with them. And I do think that that's going to be, I think that could be a hurt point for the Chiefs. So I think we need to get Washington, that we just drafted, up there to try and get him better. I think we need to work on the secondary a little bit, and then I think the Chiefs defense can be the great defense this season. And apart from that, now looking out to the future, we just signed Andy Allman and Ikechukwu Ndukwe, both offensive linemen, showing that Haley is really looking forward to putting guys on the line, someone to protect Castle, to try to make sure that he can stay in the pocket and not have to roll out, because when he can step up into that pocket, he's a great quarterback. Even when he rolls out, he's a good quarterback, great scrambler. But I think if he has that ability to just sit in the pocket and find his receiver with plenty of time to throw, he will be an elite quarterback this year, just like the way it was last season in New England. I love comment back, so please comment back to me, video back to me, comment, whatever. I accept it all. Bring it on, and let's go Chiefs this year. I'll post again after the next game against Seattle Seahawks. See you guys.